Okay. Hello, beautiful souls. Welcome, welcome. Whether you're tuning in from Facebook, Instagram, or YouTube, I am so happy that you're here. If you're new, I'm Lassyfly, and this is our sacred space where we dive deep into the magic of the universe together. So before we get started, please hit that like button, follow if you don't already on Instagram and Facebook, and subscribe on Facebook or YouTube if you haven't already. Um, so we're going to kick this thing off with the collective reading as always. Um, and then I'm going to tap into this message from Jupiter about expanding our horizons. Um, so settle in, take a deep breath, drop a magical emoji so I know you're ready, and let's get into this thing. I'm just going to share this myself really quickly on Facebook. Um, How is everybody? Happy Jupiter Day. Okay, let me just share this. Sorry. Um, there. Okay. Sorry, I'm just sharing. Okay. I'm just almost done. A couple people. Um, get this energy right. Um, okay, let's see what these messages are. Oh, so we got our first card. Anything else in this deck? Hello, hello, hello. Welcome, welcome. So, so, so I had the Moonology jet come out. That was what like was drawn to me. So, um, the very first card that we got that came out is balance, spirituality, and practicality. This is the full moon in Pisces. So this is all about you finding balance between your everyday life, but also through your spirituality. Um, Sometimes it's hard for people to find balance. Sometimes we get too into things. I remember when I first had my awakening, um, not that it was a problem, but it was like I was meditating all the time, everywhere, like just meditating. So sometimes it would be a you know, not a problem, but it would get in the way of things that I needed to do. Or if I would just choose to, meditate instead of cleaning house or something. So that's what I'm saying. Like finding that balance, um, but also, you know, still meditating, but just, making sure to be able to do both. Like, so if you're in a romantic relationship with somebody, like finding time to still be with yourself, to still do the things that you enjoy doing. So you're not losing yourself in the relationship or in the person. Um, Basically, following your intuition. This is a moon right here. Moon is all about intuition. So listening to yourself, you know, um, the Pisces, the fish, also maybe you could be having dreams where you could be having pregnancies or creation because it doesn't necessarily have to be pregnancy, but the fish, for some reason, that just stuck out to me. So if that like resonates with somebody, this doesn't actually mean that you are pregnant. I mean, unless maybe you're trying to get pregnant, but if you're not, this could be speaking on things that you are bringing into this reality, things that you are birthing. Um, but also, with it being the 2 fish, I feel like this could also be crossroads, choices that you'll have to make, which would be for you to, you know, choose to find the balance or choose to sink. I feel like that's the crossroads that it's saying, like, finding the balance, making sure that you're able to keep your head above water with this Pisces energy. Um, so yeah, it could also mean that maybe you could possibly be finding your soulmate is what I heard. I don't know. Maybe somebody's looking. Maybe you're not looking, and that could be the exact thing. Maybe you're not looking and you found yourself, and instead you're just gonna be surprised with some love. That's pretty awesome. So I don't know. Take that how that resonates for you. But sorry, my hair got on the cards and shit. Um, so yeah, find balance and make sure that you are, um, you know, keeping your head above water. You're not losing ground. They also gave us don't let pride get in your way. This is full moon in Leo. Hi, Johnson. Thank you for joining. Hi, Linda. How are you? I didn't even think to tag you. I honestly only tagged like a very few people because I wasn't thinking about it. And I just know like lately those people had been like on. So I wasn't even wanting to bother you. But I know that it's usually when I go on, it's later for you. So I'm trying to be earlier for all the people far away. So yeah, I'm trying to be better. But thank you everybody on YouTube, everybody on Facebook, everybody on Instagram. Today, we're going to be talking about expanding horizons with Jupiter's messages. So, this is also, I think, kind of what these messages are talking about because I usually do my collective reading to get the energy of what we need to know, and then we go into our messages. So, Jupiter is all about like association and expansion and prosperity and wisdom. and that was also them saying that you find the balance of the spirituality and the practicality, but not letting pride get in your way. Um, that's hard for, some of us, myself included. But this is, you know, I think something that could help with expansion. Pride can be a blockage. It could be something that is going to stop you from having these opportunities. And it's, the energy of expansion, prosperity, wisdom. So how can you, have that if you are letting your ego and your pride get in the way? You don't want to hear other ideas. You don't want to be open in things. So don't let your pride get in the way. But also this could be the energy. This is full moon in Leo, but this could also be the energy of um like, cause past life energy has been coming up, like, even karmic energy with, cause I like to work with the planets. I don't do days of the week. I call them by the planets that they're ruled by, cause that's the true days that they're supposed to be called by. So, today is Jupiter's day, you know? Today in the regular ass calendar, it's Thursday, but Thursday is ruled by Jupiter. So, I use the energy, and that's how I work with the energy. So this could also be, especially with that other card where I was saying this could be somebody bringing in relationships, or maybe even bringing in like children or things, or maybe you're just creating things, but that crossroad energy, this could very much also be like karmic relationship type things. Maybe they've played out already, and this is like you, um, you know, expanding. And basically, I think like the way I'm understanding it is like um you might be like stuck in something, but also like what I don't know who this my fucking hand is itching me on the top. I need some my eczema. Um so you might be attracting these type of people is what I'm hearing. So this could very much be karmic where you're supposed to be breaking these patterns, because even in the last couple of days that we've had the messages come through from Mars, and I think we had um I don't know what we talked about the other day. Man, my mom brain is bad. But I believe yesterday we were also talking about communication and stuff like that. So this is, you know, the chance for you to communicate these things, the chance for you to be able to um use this, like, because even when we were talking about the communication, it didn't have to just be with yourself. It was actually a lot about us communicating with our guides, with our higher self. So use these patterns, use these situations that come up where you could be letting pride get in the way of things. Let those be your opportunities to, how we said, communicate with your guides, whether it be through writing, whether it be through scrying, or meditation. But they also said you move the ego out the way. They even straight up said that, like, move that bitch aside, and then say, who am I really talking to? Because I know my guides are here to give me messages. So this is very much the same thing. They're asking for you to put that ego aside and then just ask, like, what is this pattern here for? What am I supposed to learn from this? How am I supposed to do things differently? And then wait for the answer, because they very much are wanting to help you. You just have to be asking for it. They don't like interfere with free will or anything like that. So when you're asking for them, for their guidance, for them to help you, they'll show you, they'll give you, "Oh, hi, Nicole." I forget. Damn. See, I be forgetting. Um, how are you? Thank you for joining me. So, just be open to receiving the messages. Don't let your pride get in the way also, you know. But this is very much also, I feel like saying that this could be, they said like somebody could be in a situation or even in a relationship where they are feeling like they are being suffocated, or even like if it's like an unhealthy relationship, like this is like toxic to you in so many ways, you just, it's so unhealthy. And so this is being asked of you to release this. um they said you, even if that means it's you, if you're the one who is being this toxic person, this um you know suffocating person, you need to, release these things. It could be an addiction, it could even be some unhealthy attachment. And people can get really unhealthy when it comes to attachments, especially when we feel like we possess other people. Like, oh, you're mine, and I don't like when you do this, or I don't like when you wear that, or whatever. Like, that needs to be cut them off, because it's already like, this is the sign. If this is the sign they said that you need, so if that resonates for somebody, cut the motherfucker off. And I know that it's hard to say that sometimes, but like for your safety, they're saying get out. Yeah, no, no. So make plans, whoever that's for. I don't know. But you need to get away. And they're saying that like you're being challenged, so that you can make these changes, because they're very much needed. And they're like, even if you're staying, like, there's no point. Go, they said, where you feel like you are safer and where things feel easier and like you belong. I don't know. Who's that for? Take what resonates. But that's the message for that card and whoever needed it. Which is freaking crazy, because then the bottom of the deck is literally saying, the end of tough cycles approach. This is the full moon in Capricorn, and I am a fucking Capricorn moon. I love that. So, this is you literally realizing that this stuff is about to come to an end. Okay. You are no longer willing to settle. You're no longer willing to let yourself um be controlled anymore, or be controlling, if you will. So this one, um that's like a Capricorn fish, actually. So there's like a lot of water energy in here, because we did have the Pisces with the fish too. So this one is like wanting you to really like do the work, do the inner work, and look at what's happening and see what is coming up for you. Listening to your intuition, because the moon is all about the intuition, anyways. So they're saying, like, work through these issues, work through what's happening with you, because there's something inside of you that is feeling like you need to take this, that you need to deal with this or be in these types of situations in relationships. And they're like, no, because they're like, if you stay, whether it be you feeling obligated, like, oh, this is my job for me to stay here because I make this person happy. If I leave, they're gonna try to unalive themselves or whatever. And it's like, no, don't let people do that, because I have had people who be like, well, I can't leave because they keep threatening me. Like, not saying like they're not gonna do it, but it's like that's not your responsibility to take on that. And that's exactly what this card is saying. Like, this is literally your sign to know that this is a strong sign, they said, to make your exit. I don't know who that's for, but they're saying make your exit. They're saying like, um they're like, even if you're prepared or not, like, just be ready. And they're saying you can even seek out like professional help. You can um you can make these things happen. You can, like, have the life that you want, where you do feel safe, where you do have it easier, where you do feel like your dreams are coming true, without being, you know in this situation or space where you feel like you have this suffocation, or even walking on eggshells, or even maybe a ruthlessness about it where you have to, almost fight. And that's what they're saying, like, this is very much your call, your wake up call to face this, to leave this, because this is not what you signed up for. This is not what you deserve. So, you know, this cycle, this it's it's not going to feel good, but it's going to feel good. Like, whatever situation you're asking about, whatever situation that's coming up, they're saying, like, making a plan will help, but also if you just need to make a quick exit, do that too. But this is coming to an end. This tough cycle, that is coming to an end. It's approaching the end, where you can feel like you can breathe again, where you feel like you are able to find that balance, like they were asking before, that balance between your, you know, practicality and your spirituality, where you're able to again find your inner peace again, where you're not losing yourself in this relationship or in this addiction or habit or whatever it may be. And if you have people with you, they're literally telling you you are safe and your loved ones are safe. So through this, I don't know who this is for, but through this whole process, they wanting you to know what the heck is happening. Um, was it too hot? Oh, so they're saying, like, through this, chaotic time, they still want you to know that if you, some people might have children in these situations, and they're saying, like, you're safe. You and your loved ones, they're safe. So if that was something that was coming up for you, something that you're worried about, you don't have to worry about that. You guys are all gonna be safe. You're protected. You're divinely protected. And that's why they're saying, like, this is your message. This is your sign for you to make this exit. You can plan if you need to, but do what you need to. Know that you are safe. Um, but also, this is the shift that's been happening, that is currently, it's here all day long. Like, we've been going through shifts, timelines collapsing and things like that. And they're saying that there's a lot of people who are just now waking up and standing in their light and in their power, and some of them are afraid, they're saying. So this is it for you as well. They said you and your loved ones are safe. There is no rapture. There is no, you know, yes, they say it's a split between 3 and 5D, but they're saying, like, you're safe, your family is safe. Like, the version of you where you're in 5D, there's still a version where they're also in 5D, even if it doesn't look like that here, you know? There there's a version where you get to have that healed and happy version of them as well. And there's still a version where you and they still need to do their healing. So they're saying, like, don't worry about that. Don't worry about, you know, not being with these people, or your even, like, so yeah, so no one is going to be left behind. There's none of that shit, you know. They're saying that even if things are happening and they look chaotic and they look crazy, especially when they're saying that there's going to be this end to a tough cycle that's approaching, and there's so many things collapsing, like so many timelines collapsing, so much is happening in the actual world, like everywhere. So there's gonna look like chaos, but what they're saying is to not fear. They're saying there's no need for you to worry. There's Why would you worry? But they're also saying that you and your loved ones are safe. So there's nothing for you to fear. All you have to do, they said, is choose love. When things look chaotic around you and they look scary, they're asking for you to go inward. They're asking for you to choose love. They're asking for you to choose inner knowing and truth, knowing that you and your loved ones are safe, knowing that you are divinely protected, they said. Because when you give into fear for whatever the world is happening in the world around you, you automatically choose the lower timeline. So they're saying don't give in to fear. Know that you and your loved ones are safe. And they're also saying that, when you do this work and you do this healing and you take care of yourself, you also heal your loved ones. You heal for the past, the present, and the future. So don't worry about what is happening, if your family member is not waking up or whatever. We can't force anybody to wake up. Nobody forced you. You did it in your own time. And that's literally what they're saying. Everybody is going, hi, Patrick. Thank you for stopping by. Whatever you're doing, I hope you have a beautiful day. And thank you for coming in and helping my algorithm. I appreciate you, friend. So, this is literally you trusting and knowing. This is you choosing love every time, not giving into fear. Because they said every time you choose love, every time you choose unity, every time you choose the inner knowing, you are choosing the highest timeline. You are protected. So there's nothing for you to fear. Just know, just trust, and know that when you are doing this healing, they are also healing. If it doesn't look like it, they're still healing. So focus on you. Focus on your universe and watch it reflect in your reality around you. But there are going to be these tough cycles that are ending, and it's going to look chaotic. But they are urging you to choose love, to choose unity. They're saying there's no need to fear. You and your loved ones are safe. Um, that was from the moon deck. They also have messages. Hold on. I needed to pull that deck because they wanted me to use it. Thank you, Linda. I hope that resonates with somebody. I don't know. So they had a message, which is so funny because the very first message that they gave me was a backwards card. I'm gonna shuffle it still, but patience is a virtue. It's the very first message, which I saw my friend Nicole Deldigan on Facebook. She had made a post about when you ask the universe for patience, you end up with a long line at the bank. So I think that's kind of perfect because that's what I had just seen before I started my live. So if you see this, Nicole, the universe is telling you patience like you asked for. But also collectively, we need more patience. We need to not, be in a rush. We need to be okay with taking it slow and steady. I just heard Absol. The tortoise never makes progress unless it sticks its neck out. So, it doesn't matter how slow you feel like you're going. Just keep putting your neck out there. You gonna make progress. All right. What messages do you want us to have? Okay. Ooh. And we got a lot of ego up in here today. I think that was one of the other cards that we had as well. And this one has ego too. So today they're telling us our bottom of the deck is for us to express your feelings. So I don't know who that's for, but maybe you need to start expressing some feelings. Maybe there's some things that you are not talking about. It could even be with yourself, but they're saying all of your feelings are valid and every single one of them should be honored. So I don't know who that's for, but they're saying you are experiencing this emotion for a reason. And that's exactly why we came to Earth, they're saying. Like, you came here to feel things that you can't feel in any other place. This is a school, and this is why you are here to feel these emotions, so feel them. And then they said, never let anybody judge you for how you feel your emotions, you know? Don't let them make you feel silly or even, you know, um like insecure or being vulnerable is so powerful. Um, but they're asking for you to express these feelings to be able to also release, because when you're not able to express them, you hold on to them and you harbor them. And that's when we start to create blockages for ourselves. Even when they're good emotions and things like that, we still have to release them. They still have to be alchemized. Everything is a tool. Energy is, or emotions is energy in motion. So they're saying for you to express and release them all. Um, they're saying that you're safe. So it is safe for you to express those things. It doesn't matter what other people will think. That it is safe for you to express yourself in a loving manner. So they said, don't even judge yourself because you feel that other people are judging you. Don't judge yourself either. Um, yeah, so they're saying that, you could be like all over the place in your emotions and that's okay. Like they're saying, um, don't come from a place of judgment, like apologizing for yourself or apologizing to other people where you're like, oh, I'm sorry, I know I'm all over the place, or sorry, I'm overly emotional, or sorry that, I'm so excited or I'm crying right now, or things like that. They're asking for you to not do that, to not place judgment on yourself, but also to not feel sorry. They're saying that there's no need for you to say sorry for expressing your emotions. They actually said like it's an art. You are art. You are a masterpiece. And then I heard Lizzie Jeff, be confident wearing a crown. Be confident when wearing a crown. You are art. So, you know, be confident in yourself. Be confident in your emotions. I don't know who that's for, but that's the bottom of the deck. They're wanting us to express our feelings, but they're also telling us kindness counts. And hi, Jules. I just realized I had comments. I'm sorry after Patrick. When I first woke up, I was worried. Aw, you know what? That message was for me too, though, because I was the same way. Like, I was super that way. I was like telling my family, like, you guys have to meditate. If you don't meditate, like, how are you going to be able to tap in? Like, I was just so crazy. Like, I was forcing my family to meditate. I was forcing my family to, um, not necessarily fast, but I was like, we could fast. Like we could do all kinds of shit that, these groups are saying that we have to do, because I was like so caught up in what other people were saying. Okay, so now I'm like, okay, I'm not worried about no rapture, but now will they don't go to 5D? And I'm just like, so it was like from one thing to another thing to no, work on yourself. So, we don't have to be worried, and yes, holding compassion is, it's so important. And that was a message that I had channeled a while back that had came through, where we were told like having compassion for those, welcoming those into the light and showing them the warmth, because there was a point where we, you know, were not ready to wake up. There was a point where even when we did, we didn't understand things, so it's being able to be that teacher that we wish we had, being that in other people. 34, 34, as I said that, which breaks down to 7 7. So this is us being able to be kind and be compassionate to those, not, going back and rubbing it in your face like, haha, bitch, I told you. I've been saying all of this. That's our ego. And they're literally asking us to let go of ego. And in the other card, they were telling you to, you know, don't let the ego get the best of you, or I forgot what it was. No, don't let the pride get in the way, which is same shit. But, so this is us being able to have that compassion. Hi, Nicole. Hi, Jackie. What did I hear? I don't know what I heard. Um, but this is us being able to, you know, hold space for those people. Um, so I don't know. Kindness counts is like basically asking for us to understand, we understand this because we've already been on our journey, no matter how long it's been for you. You're starting to understand things that you didn't understand before. So we know that life can be overwhelming. We know that, this is even, I mean, maybe, I don't know, not everybody might not know that, but maybe you are aware that this is like a game. This is literally like we're the Sims, okay? So, there is a higher self that is controlling us. This is, us experiencing things that, we had these soul contracts that we, wanted to experience, that we wanted to experience with certain groups of people. So, it can get overwhelming, and then it can get hard because there are people who we have contracts with that we don't remember what the contract was, or we don't remember like what they came here to do with us, and then we get mad and we hold grudges, or we're just like, you know not even wanting to be a part of it anymore. So then people also can find out and realize, oh, I could cut cords, and I could do all these things, and so there's so much that really like happens. But they're basically saying like, this is overwhelming, and this is like a lot to take in. It's a lot for anybody to fathom. People probably look at us and be like, these motherfuckers is nuts. Where do they come up with this shit? But it's like you knowing, and it's you being kind to those who don't know. And it's also them being kind to you because they might think that we're nuts and stuff like that. And what they're saying is that it's us going, about our everyday life, where we choose kindness, where we choose love, where we choose compassion. And they're saying like, this is the manifestation of what that looks like. This is us bringing that into the physical reality. When we choose compassion, when we choose kindness, we have the physical manifestation where we are able to see, where we're able to see that in other people, where we're able to see, that same loving version of yourself in other people. You realize, oh shit, I am them and they are me. So it's not really about like judging them, or feeling like you're better than them, oh, because I'm awake and they're not awake. Because there is no better than, there is no less than. It's just different. And that's the thing too that they're saying, like, it's just different. So you don't have to be mean to these people because, oh, they're not awake and I'm awake. Like, no, they're just different. You're just different. It's not a good thing. It's not a bad thing. And not everybody came here to awaken. Some of these people came here to be exactly the version of them that they are, so that they can help you to expand, to grow, to do things differently. They were a part of your expansion and growth, even if it wasn't their time to, you know, to evolve, to grow, to know these things, you know. So this is why we have to be kind to people. Everybody is playing their part, and everybody is doing a damn good job at it, even if we don't remember their parts. So this is us finding that that different outlook, being able to see it from a different perspective, that it's not better, it's just different, you know, being awake, being, you know, unawake, like it's not, there's nobody's better than the other. It's just different. It's just that they I'm hearing that because they just need more compassion and patience. Literally, they're saying patience is a virtue. They're saying more and more people are waking up now, and this is where the kindness counts, is what they're saying. This is where we have to um, go and put our pride aside, that ego, and even insecurities, because maybe we feel like, oh, I was over here teaching this person and I was telling them all these things and they were so unawake and they didn't want to hear it. And now they are awake and maybe they're, tapping into these gifts, and now you're insecure because you're like, well, I've been on this journey longer, but how come they're tapping into these things? So it's like you not choosing, that is what they're saying. It's you knowing, knowing yourself, but knowing that they are a version of you, you know. So being kind, having compassion. But they're also asking that, um, when you do this, that you realize that kindness is contagious, they're saying. It's like a yawn, you start to be kind and compassionate to other people and show them love, then, maybe they were in a shitty ass mood, maybe something was going wrong with them, but you were kind and you showed them this compassion and this love, and now they're going and they're doing the same thing to the next person. So they're saying like you are spreading the kindness around. It's contagious, you know, and they're asking that, if it resonates with you, they're saying go out there and spread kindness because it really does count and it really does make a difference. And they're saying that we need more compassion, we need more kindness. They're saying there's a lot of people waking up and we can't be sitting there pointing the fingers like, haha, we fucking told you. You didn't want to believe it in your face. Like, no, that's what they're saying we shouldn't be doing. So they're saying let go of the ego so that we can put that aside so that we are able to be compassionate with these people so that we can, hold space for them so that we can understand, that they had these lessons to learn and that it happens in their own time. Nobody chose when it was our time. It just happened. There was that one thing that triggered us, and all of a sudden you're like, dang, well, that woke me up, So it's like that's what they're saying. Like, um, filters are being removed. Like the ego filter, we're all starting to tap into our heart space. So this is literally like the message that's coming up for it. It's like let go of the ego, tap back into your heart space. They're saying like your guides, your higher self, like they've chosen this earth, this dimension, because they're like, we knew that you would be able to feel these things, that you would be able to manifest, with this energy through love, through compassion. So they're like, this is why we know you can do it, because you're able to put this aside. You're able to choose to manifest through these things. So this is literally them saying like, that's so funny. Okay, I'm hearing that crossroads energy from Hakate again. This is that crossroads. This is the choice for you to choose between ego, but also between choosing, your higher self. So you're going to have to choose. And this is like your guide, your higher self. This is them reminding you, you, what are they saying? So they're saying that like this was the whole point. Like this is reminding you that this incarnation that you have chose this lifetime was to open yourself up to this awareness, to open yourself up to this awareness outside of your ego, because they're like in other lifetimes you couldn't quite get past that, but this is the lifetime where they're like you see the bigger perspective of your being, you see past this ego, and they're like this is like the shift. This is the true shift, they're saying. This is where you are able to experience the true happiness and joy, because you are shifting and you are choosing to see past the ego. That's freaking huge. And that's why they're like, we're here, we're reminding you this. And that's literally what Jupiter is about. It's about you learning. It's about you, growing, new opportunities that are available to you when you grow, when you are able to set that ego aside and you are able to shift into your highest self so you can experience the true joy and happiness that is your birthright. They're not luxuries. They are your birthright. And they're literally telling you to set your intentions. This is so important for you. Your intention is so freaking powerful. And they're like, if you don't know that already, like, then know it now. Because this is where it all starts. It starts with your intention. So you have to believe it, to see it, to receive it. And that's what they're saying. Like, you are the, like, what? That is so fire. They're literally saying you are the living creation of this world. Like, you're the physical manifestation, everything about you, like down to the situation, everything, like all the things, like even the things that you want to experience right now, the things that you desire, all of that. They're like, this is you. So by setting your intention, by trusting the universe, they're saying, and by getting specific, because you being specific counts, it matters. They're asking that you say exactly what it is that you want. They're saying, like, tap into that soul energy, your soul vibration. Share that with the universe, they're saying. They're asking for you to send this out, they said, with so much clarity, with so much purity, with so much love, with so much intention. Because your intention, they said, is essential. And then they said, just watch it manifest. Man. So whatever it is that you're trying to bring into this reality, whatever it is that you want, you are fully supported. And they're asking for you to communicate that, whether it be through meditation, whether it be through writing, whether it be through scrying, rituals, dancing, whatever it may be. They're asking that you set this intention, that you get specific and you let the universe know your heart's desires, because they're saying that this is your birthright. And they're saying you deserve to reap the seeds that you've sown, and you need to start standing in your power. They said the more that you use your passion, the more that you step into that fiery passion, the more you can manifest, the more you can create. They're asking for you to literally express your feelings. They said, they brought me back to that card. They're saying express your feelings. They're asking for you to, oops, excuse me, that was confirmation verb. They're asking for you, they said, to use your passion, your emotion, this energy. They're saying, like, put it forth into your desires. They said the more you use this energy, the more you're allowing the universe to use it for your manifestations. So they said, all you have to do is release your ego. All you have to do is release your limiting beliefs, because there's something in there that tells you, oh, you can't do that. Oh, she's just bullshitting. Yeah, that won't work for you. And they're saying, let that shit go, because that's just, an attachment. That's just the ego that needs to be healed and let go of. And they're saying, and then just remain centered in your heart space. remain centered in your knowing, in your inner truth, in your power, in your essence of intention, because they said it is essential. And they said, when you do this, you are going to receive all that you want from your highest growth, from your highest self, because you are using your intention. You are using all of the parts of you that you have kept hidden. So they're asking for you to let that ego go and just set these intentions, express these feelings, be vulnerable, be authentic. But know that when you do this, you are about to create this reality that you have only dreamed of, that you have wanted to experience, that you have only desired. But they're saying it's here now. Once you tap into that energy, once you tap into those intentions, that soul vibration, and you share it with the universe, you have to believe it to receive it. So set your intentions, because your intentions are powerful. Let go of that ego. It's only lying to you. They said, I will never lie to you. Your higher self will never steer you wrong. So I don't know who those messages are for, but that is the message for the collective. And now we will see what Jupiter had wanted us to know. This is basically about, us expanding, like learning, education, being open to new things, stepping outside of our familiar boundaries, being able to, thank you. Really? Oh, I love that. That's so beautiful. I love that. That is so beautiful. Thank you. Did it cut me out? How weird. I didn't even realize that. Well, thank you, everybody. I hope that resonates. But yeah, so it's about us stepping out of our, comfort zone, you know? Um, so, if there are things that you have been called to do, if there's something that you want to learn, something that you want to pursue, maybe even if there's courses that you want to take, they're encouraging you to do that. I'm constantly, oh wow, my voice changed. Okay. Um, So I have courses that I take all the time. I still have courses that I have not completed yet that I still need to complete. I just got to find time to finish some of them. So, I have other certifications coming, but this is exactly what they're saying. Even for me, they be telling me shit too. I be getting these messages that I give collectively, and I'm like, damn, that was for me. So, this is a chance for us to learn new things, but also to be open to new opportunities, tomorrow, I think, if not tomorrow, the next day, Jackie, she is in the comments. She is going to be coming on my live with me and joining me. She has some messages that have been coming through for her that she's wanting to share, and I'm very excited about it. So, that is me being open to an opportunity. Yes, I just had an experience for, the last year and a half of working with other people. I'm not saying we're going to collaborate or anything full time, but just the fact that I have already, felt like I'm ready to, you know, work with other people and open myself up in that way. For a moment I was like, well, fuck that. I'm not going to ever do that again. I don't want to put myself in that situation. But then it's like, no, I'm not going to hold that experience against other people. That's not fair, because I don't want to block myself. I can learn so much, and so can you guys. So it's just being open to these opportunities. Damn, my throat. Just a guest speaker, but yeah, it's gonna be fun. So if anybody is like watching the replay, my information is in all of my descriptions. If you want to come on, and if you like have things that you want to talk about and teach, I am always willing to learn. I'm excited for that stuff. So hit me up and let's do it. 5555. Change. This is us bringing change, being the change, creating change. So this is how we can expand our horizons, being open to change. Um, so yeah, it's us stepping out of our familiar boundaries. It's us being willing to continue to, expand our personal growth. So I don't know, maybe there's something that you might want to listen to, or maybe there's some books or something, or like I said, a course. Maybe there's some type of a class at like your local college or something that you might want to sign up for because you want to learn something. But this is the time for you to tap into, other wisdom. Um, and that's like a lot of what Jupiter's about. Where's my Jupiter notes? Yeah, so okay, I have a message that I had actually, there's a short little message that I had channeled from Jupiter. But Jupiter is, it's about, like I said, it's about expansion, abundance, wisdom, and it's about divine blessings as well. So opportunities can very much be blessings. People can have opportunities for us that can end up being blessings for us. So today's energy is all about us stepping into our power, embracing growth, but allowing opportunities to flow into our life. And that's what Jupiter is here to remind us about, you know, um, to walk your path, like to know that your path is even limitless when you move with intention, when you move with faith, when you move with your inner knowing. So surrender. Aw, thank you. Hi. I'm glad you showed up. Mike might be a guest one day too. He's got some cool topics. Wait, did I just skip? I have no idea. There's no need to get jealous, dude. Y'all seen this, like, just barely started happening for me. Like, I don't know. I don't know what I know, but that I feel like it just like started happening for me. Um, so you remember when I was like even afraid to channel my light language? Kayla was the one was like, "You're gonna do it." I was like, "Oh, okay, you're right." So this is Jupiter here reminding us, have faith. Know that you have limitless paths. That's exactly why my name is what the fuck my name is. Infinite divine pathways, because there are infinite pathways that you can take. But because we are divine, they're divine pathway. So it doesn't matter which path you take. Just choose the one that is the most authentic to you and that feels right. Like they said in the cards, whatever feels like it's going to make your life the easiest and the most happiest and the most joyful, feeling safe. So trust that, right? Same. I'm just an antenna too. I love that. Spirit parents. Reminds me of like the Fairly Godparents. Um, so the message that I did write down in my notes was let go of limiting beliefs. and step into the boundless energy of possibility. The universe expands as you do. Trust that the abundance is already flowing towards you. Align your spirit, take inspired action, and receive with gratitude. So that was the message that I had earlier come through. I just be writing down stuff so I don't forget. But um, take what resonates, you know? But also like reflection, you know? Reflect. Where in your life can you allow greater expansion? Whether that is knowledge, whether it's abundance, or even your own personal power. But ask yourself that. Like, where in your life can you allow that greater expansion? Because we are stepping out of these comfort zones. So, I don't know. But, oh, I did write down, hold on, where is it? Where's my, yeah. So I had a little, I like rituals. I like to light candles. So I wrote down that if you feel like you're called to light a candle, and then I wanted you to journal your biggest dreams, or you could speak affirmations of success and divine alignment today, because Jupiter's energy magnifies what you set in motion. So I wanted you to use this energy tonight to just really put that down on paper or even speak it out loud, because words are powerful, words are spells. But also when you write, you know, that's scripting, that's so powerful. So candles also, that makes it a ritual, you know. So whatever you feel called to do, but you're so worthy of that and you are so deserving of this is your birthright. So, you know, I don't care what that dream is, whatever it is, and you're just like, oh, that's crazy. That could never happen. How do you know? You have to believe it to receive it. And they were just literally telling you how powerful your intention is. The essence of your intention is so powerful. So set them intentions. Dreams so big. Believe so big. This is the age of the Aquarius. This is the time right now for all of those things to come true. I love candle gazing. Literally, that's usually what I do. When I'm channeling, for the most part, I am staring at the flame like I'm locked in and I just get what I get. That's usually what I do. I also used to, I haven't done that in a while. Um, I think it's because I have the baby now and I'm just trying to sleep. But when my husband would get up to go to work, um, or when he's sleeping before he goes to work, because his work hours are weird hours. So when he would be sleeping, it would be super duper late for me. It'd probably be like, I don't know, midnight, 1 o'clock in the morning, and I'm sitting there with my candles lit in the dark, doing candle meditations and scrying that way. So that shit, I love that. Working on my third eye. Oh my God, I don't even, your guys' comments are going fast. I'm trying to find where I last read. Damn. Yeah, I love this. Protect that energy, call it back, but also send back theirs. You don't want that stank energy. Yeah, exactly. And there are shifts happening everywhere. So reflect, reflect, and literally ask yourself that, you know, where can you expand in all those different parts of you? Because that's what we're here to do. We're here to expand. And that's what Jupiter is all about, expanding our horizons. So grow, evolve. We got to learn how to kick them out. That's us standing in our boundaries. Yeah, I love doing third eye stuff. I love listening to binaural beats too. I'll be like listening to them in the bathtub or wherever. I used to play them all the time, all night. But then I stopped paying for my freaking YouTube subscription. Maybe I'll start paying for it again when I start getting more bookings and stuff. I get clients and things, but I'm not consistent with talking about my stuff. So if I had more consistency, I probably could have more consistent income, but I'm just grateful for whatever I get. So I'm not paying for YouTube right now, and now it's like I have commercials and I can't listen to like anything without locking my screen. Like I can't lock my screen anymore because if my screen brightness like even when I turn it down it's still bright. So I'm just like, man, I want it to just be dark. And then how I used to always just have it in everywhere I went. It was so funny. People would just be like, what the fuck is that weird sound coming from your phone all night? Because like I went to family's house when I had like my nana when she passed away, when my brother-in-law passed away. People would just be hearing it. I stayed at my mother-in-law's house for several days, and she was like, "It's gonna be weird now that you're gone. I'm so used to hearing all that weird sound coming from your phone all night." So I don't know. I love that shit. Uh, it's definitely a must. So, but those were my notes. I don't take like a lot of notes. I just have something to keep me on track because me and Jackie were talking about it. I get distracted. I go off topic. So got little bulletins to stay on track. Ooh, I like breath work too. That's really cool. I've done like some where literally I feel like I'm gonna pass out, but it's like getting your own body high from like your breath. That shit's pretty intense. So, um, but yeah. What the hell? Cat? Oh, I guess I could pull one more card because I forgot to pull these other cards from the game of life as we were talking about the game of life. So I guess I'll just see what else comes up before I send you off because I have my freaking sourdough. I fed it. This baby has grown significantly. She's not overflowing, but she's pretty freaking high. So I'm gonna go and use her to make some more bread. I'm gonna make one more jalapeno cheddar loaf so they can have them with sandwiches because that bread came out so freaking fire. Oh my god, it's so beautiful. Let me show you how. Look at how these slices came out. Okay, but I'm gonna make one more loaf like this. Keep it in a container so that it stays. But look at how big these freaking pieces are, yo. These are freaking huge. They're like bigger than my freaking hand. And it's jalapeno cheddar. And oh my god, they're so delicious. So I'm gonna make one more loaf of that because the way we eat bread, oh my gosh, my kids make sandwiches. So this is already halfway gone. But I'm gonna make some more, one more loaves of that, and then I'm gonna make, um, I think I want to make them like a breakfast bread because I have strawberries and blueberries. I also have apples, so I'll probably make them like a breakfast bread like that. But since I have so much starter right now, I'm gonna make chocolate chip cookies too, I think. But she's growing. So let me show you how big she is. And it's like she still keeps growing because you can see my line. So I'm gonna use her up and start baking some stuff. Actually, why not? I'll just leave her right there. But that's Jane Doe. And then my discard when I save, like, so I don't use it all. Sometimes I save a little bit to feed it. That's Domer Simpson. So, yeah. It is so freaking good. So freaking good. See, I do. I go off topic. That's exactly why I was like, I have to have notes because something will catch my attention. I'm like, ooh, squirrel, look at that. Yes. I don't know. But I was thinking about going live and selling some of my stuff. I haven't done a Facebook Live like that in a while. And I got all kinds of things. Um, I got hair sticks. I got crowns. I have jewelry from like necklaces. I actually have this necklace for sale too, but I have one for myself. So I have that. I have several different styles of earrings. I got the little headpiece that I was wearing the other day. And then I got car air fresheners. Oh, I got sun catchers. I have cuffs. I don't know if you've ever seen the video. Ooh, 11111 when I said that. I have a video where I make like I'm wearing them. Like I make the cuffs for your lips, but also for your nose. Like if you don't have your nose pierced, I have them with evil eyes on them. They're super cute. Um, I don't know. I make waist beads. I got some waist beads. But yeah, I think I'm gonna do a live. Thank you. I I love making crowns. It's fun. I appreciate that, Mike. Actually, funny thing, I am making crowns for men, and my husband is going to, when I actually am finished with them, my husband's going to be the model for me so I could take pictures. So you guys can see the men crowns that I'm making. But, you know, they need crowns too. Picture crown king. That's what I always say. So I will definitely have crowns for men, and I'm so excited for them because I think it's gonna be so sexy. Oh, thank you, princess. I got some more crowns with the little dangly stuff on them. So we'll see. We'll see what you guys like. But oh shit, that was a straight up sign. That card that just flew is telling you to cultivate you time. So you gotta make time for you. They're also saying quit your job. It's not for you. Now, if that resonates, they also said earlier, make a plan. So make a plan so that you're not just quitting your job, but do what resonates for you, do what feels right for you. Don't do it because I said so. Don't do it because the card said so. Like I said, trust yourself. Know, if you believe that this is not the place for you and you know that you can use your talents or even skills that you have in other areas to create income, then fucking go for it. You're fully supported here. But do it because you, not because me. Ooh, you eating seaweed? Oh, yes. Yes, yes, yes. That's exactly what I was thinking of. You read my mind. I fucking love the never ending story. Oh my gosh. I love that you caught that. That's like the lip gloss I make. Okay, I sell lip gloss too. My lip gloss, the vials that I sell them in, the whole purpose of them was because they reminded me of the Death Becomes Her vial. So I'm like, I know it's not, but that's what they reminded me of. So I was like, I gotta have those. Um, yeah, there's a whole bunch of crowns right here, but I have some other crowns too that are over here. So exciting stuff. Dude, I know. I freaking hate that. Really? That's crazy. Mine was just like, don't buy it. So trust your intuition, though, not mine. But mine's like, no. Oh, how funny. Yeah, so they're also telling you choose a new path. So take that how that resonates. That could also be you cultivating you time and walking away from that job. Maybe that job is making you so unhappy. Here comes my mom again. Crossroads, Hakate. Choose a new path. Okay? Trust you. Bottom of the deck, family issues. So I don't know. Maybe this could be because of the job, or maybe it could be because you're too stressed out. There's so many different things. Maybe you're not taking enough time for you, so it's causing family issues. But they're asking for you to choose a new path, to make sure that these issues are being looked at. Actually, they're even telling you act on an idea. So if there's something that's coming up for you and how you can resolve these issues with your family that you could be having or experiencing, like they're saying to act on that idea, because it's very much going to probably free your soul, make things better for you, and even probably for the loved ones that you are experiencing these issues with. So trust what is coming up for you. Only you know. Like, I don't know what I know. I just say what they fucking tell me to say. And I don't even know. So when people are telling me, oh, this resonates, I'm so happy, because I don't know. So listen to what is coming up for you and what resonates. So, yeah. Trust yourself, because they're saying they have bad intentions. This could be the family member. This could be, maybe even people at the job or wherever it may be. But this is somebody having bad intentions. And also, I'm guessing, somebody also wants you to have a new beginning because of this. They're like, this is that whole new path that they want you to have. This is a fresh start, so they want a new beginning. This could be why things are coming to an end, if they are, because they just want a fresh start. They also said the universe keeps its original receipts. So knowing that, the universe is fully aware. Like, you can't fool the universe. So this fresh start, whatever it may be, take it, because the universe is fully aware. They're like, every time you complained about this, every time you said you didn't want this, like, I got all the receipts. Okay. So make sure you are cultivating you time. Make sure you are listening to you, because when you do that, you are able to, free your soul, like they said. And when we are freeing our soul, we are standing in our authenticity and in our power. And then they're telling us money is coming. So, free your soul. Free yourself from these limiting situations, from these blockages, which literally is what the hell I have right here. There was a blockage to bring awareness to. So free yourself from these blockages, because that's where your money is waiting. Your money is waiting for you to be released from this. Like, they're like, we can't give you abundance because you're holding on to this shit. We got all the receipts right here. You're holding on to it. So let it go. They have bad intentions. This is not making you happy. This isn't where you want to be. Choose a new path. They want a new beginning. Let them go. And then watch your freaking abundance flow in. You've been holding on to this blockage. Let it go. Aw, thank you. They also are telling us again, balance routine. They had that earlier with the moon cards, with the moonology deck, finding balance in your spirituality and in practicality. So balancing these things, that's also, I feel like, part of you balancing out the cultivating you time, like finding balance. Maybe you're just too much into your 3D life and you're just get up and go to work and do all the things and the regular mundane day-to-day shit, and they're like, find balance in you. Like, you're so off balance here, you don't even find pleasure in anything anymore. So release the blockage. It's literally holding you back. Also, this is coming out with those family issues. They're saying spend more time with your children. Your children need more of your time. So this is also in cultivating you time. Maybe you are not a parent at all, but they're talking about spending time with your inner child, cultivating you time. Your inner child needs more of your time. Take that how that resonates. That's that balance routine, finding balance. Like, I just saw a video my husband shared with me. He's like, because everything about this reminds me of you and how you talk. And it was a man, and he was showing all his brand new sneakers that he has. And he's like, I don't even wear these. He said, but this is for my inner child, because when I saw all the kids at school having them and I couldn't have them, like, this is healing for me. This is shadow work for me. So if you're not a parent, but this card is coming out, this very much could be that calling for you. Shadow work. Your inner child is calling out for you. They're like, hey, cultivate some you time. Hey, find some balance. Hey, this is not what you said you wanted to do when you grew up. Why are you at this job? This is the blockage. You want that money, get back into that inner child energy. Let's go roll around the hills and do some things and spark the creativity and passion that they was talking about earlier, so we can create, so we can expand our horizons and use this Jupiter energy to manifest, to create, to have abundance. So let's tap into that wisdom. But spend time, literally. They're freaking telling you, mental health, you're broken. You don't even want to get up and go anymore. And it makes so much sense. You're not even whole. Find balance. Free your soul. Heal yourself. Love yourself. This is where they're saying that kindness counts. Be kind to yourself. You've been through so much shit. Kindness counts for you too. Talk to yourself with love, with compassion. You are worthy of that. You are deserving of that. That's how you heal yourself. Maybe you're so stuck on the things that you've been told by everybody else, or just seeing other people around you. Oh, you can't cry. Oh, you can't do that. Oh, you can't express those feelings. That doesn't make you strong. Oh, that shows you're weak. And so you hold on to those and you make those yours too. Those are not your burdens. Those are your blockages that need to be released. That's the attention that needs to be brought to it. These are the things that keep you broken. Those are not that's not your story. That's not your truth. Don't claim that. So make sure you are taking the time to cultivate you time, to find the balance so that you can be whole again. You want us to know anything else? Oh, organize your life, they're saying. Okay, get organized. This was that same message earlier, when they're saying that you and your family are going to be okay, just get organized. If you don't have a plan, 1, 2, 3, as I say that. If you don't have a plan, that's fine. They're saying act, but having a plan will make things easier. Getting organized will make things less frustrating and less chaotic. My mom has been coming out and she's been telling me the same thing. She's like, I know you sit here and you want to talk about your business and you want to do all these things, but she's very much telling me myself, I need to organize 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, as I said that. I need to organize my own life. And that's what she keeps telling me. Like, you have things to get organized before you have this abundance come in, because she's telling me it's here and I promise you can have it. But until your life gets organized in ways that I know it needs to be organized, I'm not going to let you have this. Because until you get organized, it's going to be chaotic. And that's what she's saying. Like, I want you to get organized now so that when you actually do what you've been wanting to do, you're going to be organized. You're not going to have to worry about the distractions, the chaos of being unorganized. So she's like, get organized now, because when this shit takes off, at least you'll be organized. At least you'll have a plan. At least you're prepared. So get organized, get ready. Oh, those inner child, or I'll use that deck tomorrow because I like them too, man. I was not sure like what they meant, because I was like, man, I don't really know, but something told me read them, and I didn't realize they had so many beautiful lessons for us, like in each card. So that's why I was like, yeah, I like those too, because those were such powerful, like, what would those be called? Like, not workshops, but like exercises that we could work on at our in our at home. So I really love that. Ooh, 9/11 at 6:11 here. So yeah, get organized. They're literally telling you your energy ripples and you inspire others. So if you organize your life and you get your shit together, we help other people do the same because they're like, man, you're so inspiring. And look at all the things that they do. People like to, find people who they relate to, who they resonate with. And it makes things so much easier when we're organized. Not that you have to be organized, but it inspires other people because they're like, man, this is how they do that. And it works for them. Not that they want to go and take your ideas or anything, but it's like, why reinvent the wheel? I'll stay in my authenticity, but I will get organized and I will do things that work for me because I see when they are authentic and they do things the way they do them, why not? It'll work for me too. Like we're all reflections of each other. So trust yourself. Literally, they're saying success is guaranteed. All you have to do is get yourself organized. All you have to do is stand in your authenticity. Let your energy ripple and inspire others to do the same. Let people see what it's like to be authentic, what it's like to stand in our power and to shine our light. So, I don't know. Keep shining. Free your soul. And they're telling you tap into your gifts. And this will also inspire others, when you start tapping into your gifts and you start knowing who you are, all versions of you. Also, they're saying, whoever this is for, you're going to win that court case. So get excited, smile. Things are turning around for you. Yeah, I love the journal prompts too. I definitely have to organize. There's a lot of stuff that I need to, like I said, sell, so that I can make space because I have a bunch of new stuff, and it's like I don't know where to put that. So that's me getting organized because it's like I don't know what to do with it. I need to sell it. So that's the whole part of me getting organized, finding ways to not just keep stacking up my creations, but getting organized. Maybe after I make something, start taking the pictures of them, posting it to my website. That's my biggest problem is I make things and then I don't share them. So it's like I need to get better about it. And that's what they're saying. Like, get organized. Set up a freaking routine, girl. They're telling me. Balance routine. See, they're talking to me too all the time. So take what resonates for you because I know I am. But I'm just so grateful for everybody. I really hope that, this has been beneficial to you. I very much enjoy all of you, and I'm just grateful. So that's a wrap, beautiful souls. I'm so thankful for you sharing this space with me. Your energy, your light, your magic. You're always felt and appreciated. So remember that you are loved, you are powerful, and that you are infinitely divine. And if any of these messages resonate for you, don't forget to like, follow, and subscribe so that we can keep growing this sacred space together. So until next time, beauties, stay radiant, stay empowered, but most of all, stay magical. And I'll see you guys soon. I love you so much. Tomorrow is Venus Day, so we will be back with more messages. Take care, everybody, and I hope you have beautiful dreams. Love you guys. Bye.